Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892, is proud to present the Spartan Sportsnet game on TV. Third time is the charm as the Connersville Spartans finally take on the Shelbyville Golden Bears. I'm Ron Miley, and this is the Spartan Warm-Up Show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan Association, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. I spoke with Spartan coach Carrie Brown about tonight's ball game.
Coach, third time a charm here at Shelbyville.
Yeah, we hope we get it in tonight. I'll believe it when we tip it up. Last time we walked in the doors and, we just played the freshman JV games. So hopefully we're good to go tonight.
How does it affect your preparation?
Well, hopefully our preparation's better because it's the third time we've prepared for them. A little shorter turnaround than maybe last time we would have got ready for them, but we've had 3 chances to get ready for them. They've had 3 chances to get ready for them. That shouldn't be the problem. Go out now executing on the floor is what we, care the most about.
Craziest season with all the postponements and reschedules. How's this affected the kids?
I think they've done okay with it. We haven't missed any practices as a team. We've had some individuals that have missed games and teams and coaches. It is what it is. I think the kids have handled it really well. Overall, we've had a good season. Our practices have been good, and they've been probably as good as they've been all year, the last maybe 2 weeks of the season. So we're getting ready to head into a tough stretch here in January. We're here in January. Going to have a lot of challenges, starting tonight. Not that we haven't had, but January normally lets us know where we're at.
Absolutely. As we get close to sectionals, you guys are preparing very much for sectionals, or are we still shooting for that conference crown?
Well, right now we're undefeated, and Lawrenceburg's undefeated. East Central got beat by South Dearborn last night, so that gives them 1 loss. I mean, we can control our own destiny, and obviously we still have Lawrenceburg to play, but there's a lot of games to play. We've got to play Franklin County, we've got to play East Central, we've got to play Lawrenceburg, and we've got to play Batesville Saturday. And as a coaching staff, we won't take any of those people lightly. There's no reason to. Batesville beat us last year. East Central's got one of the 2 best players in the conference. Franklin County beat us last year, and Lawrenceburg's got 3 Division I athletes. So anybody that would snooze on any of those guys and take them lightly is a fool.
Absolutely. Coach, how you feeling?
I feel much better. I just had a little bit of a stomach ailment. We tell our players not to come around if they're not feeling good. We tell our coaches to do that. So I was just practicing what I preach, and I didn't want to pass it in on the Noblesville, and I didn't want to take our team out for 10 days to 2 weeks either, and I was just doing what I told the kids to do, and I hope they'll continue doing the same thing. We had an assistant coach that came in on a Tuesday within the first 5 minutes of practice. He said, I don't feel good. We said, go home, and he ended up testing positive. But our team did not get quarantined or contact traced out, so that's what it's about, not taking everybody out.
Well, it's not just battling opponents, it's battling the virus.
It's part of it this winter, and hopefully, things are going to get better. They are better, and, this will be behind us.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Spartan coach Carrie Brown. Union Savings and Loan offers hometown service with great rates on CDs and deposit accounts and local loan approvals when you are in need of financing. They also have a trust department with 2 locations in town, downtown at 730 Central Avenue and uptown at 500 West 30th Street. Union Savings and Loan is truly Connersville's hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, people you know, neighbors you trust. The Spartans are 8-3 on the season, while the Golden Bears are 3-5. The Golden Bears have an offensive average of 49.8 points per game. They give up 55.4 points per game. The Spartans average 49.3 points per game while giving up an even 38 points per game, which is second in the entire state, which Carrie Brown's team is known for their defense. This may be the best defensive Spartan team that we've seen in a very, very long time. Connors was led by Carrie Brown in his 12th season at CHS with a 182-104 record. He's in his 20th season overall with a 264-202 record. Shelbyville is coached by John Hartlett Jr. in his 2nd season at Shelbyville. He is 5-13, and that's his 2nd season overall. First game tonight, saw the junior Spartans win big, defeating the junior Golden Bears 38-22. Tonight's ball game brought to you by Reed Health. Also brought to you by Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, Edward Jones Financial Investments, Foles Flooring, George's Pharmacy, Urban Winkler Funeral Home, Don's Auto Sales and Tires, Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, Metronet, I-Center of Connersville, FCN Bank, American Heritage Realty, Golf's Auto Care, and 2 locations in Connersville and Brookville. for the ball game. Also had an opportunity to talk to J.D. Miller about the depth of this team. Fred and I have talked about it many times during the season. This may be the most complete team that we've ever seen since we've been doing the ball game, since Carrie Brown's first season here at CHS. And we don't have a player that's in double digits, first time in about 6 seasons. And this team is firing on all cylinders as each player who comes off the bench fills in very, very nicely, which is it's nice to have the problem of who do we bring in, because everybody contributes very well. Everybody's competing for a starting job, but everybody's also on the same page as far as their role on the team, and everyone does their role very, very well. Spartans, of course, lost a nail-biter last week against Noblesville on Saturday. The Spartans come down to a last-second shot, lost that one by a score of 42-41. 38 points, again, is what the Spartans give up, second in the state. And again, if you are a team coming in to play the Spartans, you have to face their defense as we get ready to start this ball game, as the boys get ready to go around their coaches and receive final instructions before this ball game. Shelbyville has had 2 quarantines where they've cost them multiple games. They've only played 8 games so far this season. From what I've understand, this is like their first time where they've had 2 games back-to-back without some sort of stoppage. So they're hungry to get something going and get something going quickly as the season, as Carrie Brown mentioned in the interview, is coming close to a wind down with sectionals just a little over a month away. As we prepare for the national anthem, we'll step out.
You're clear.
Spectators can support their high school athletic programs by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. Hope you enjoy the game. Support your athletes in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Everyone, please stand and face our flag. On the north end of the floor, we'll play our national anthem.
He's at one of their guards, their twin terror of guards. He's a 5'10 junior, number 12. Caleb Sparks is a 6'2 junior. He's at one of the 4 positions. Cole Martin gets the jump tonight, and Braxton Myers, he is one of the other 4 positions, 6'2 sophomore, number 32. Cole Martin, 6'4 senior, number 40. They get a chance to get the lineups for the Shelbyville Golden Bears. You'll know it as soon as I do. Junior varsity again won big, 38-32. Contrast to the first game that they played here when the varsity game was canceled back in December. First game, the JV Spartans won on a last-second shot. This game was nowhere in doubt at all. as the Spartans had a 31-2 halftime lead and coasted to a 38-22 victory against the JV Golden Bears. Spartans receiving their last-minute instruction from Coach Carrie Brown. Of course, defense, the name of the game for the Spartans. Defense wins ball games. We've seen defense win plenty of ball games. Lots of teams coming in, playing against the Spartans with high scoring average, walk out with 10, 15, 20 points below their scoring average on the season, because that's how good this defense is. And if you would like to learn how to play defense, you watch this team. Team without question. It's one of the best defensive teams that we have ever seen. Seconds away from this game to start. I want to wish my broadcast partner, Fran Schummel, get well very, very soon. Not the same without that guy. Shelbyville again coming in with a 3-5 record. Not a conference opponent, but always an opponent that we look forward to playing each and every time that they are on the schedule. Gage Brown gets the jump for the Connersville Spartans tonight. Cole Martin, Jonah Graham, Caleb Sparks, and Toby Billups. Braxton Myers is on the bench tonight. Controlled by the Spartans. Caleb passes over to Toby. Toby brings it down. Goes to his left side. Over to Sparks. Jonah's over there in the left corner. Back over to Toby. Toby looking over to Caleb. Caleb back over to Toby. Big inside battle between 3 points. A nice rebound there from Gage, and he puts it up and in for the Spartans. Gage battling inside with their big man, number 40, Matthew Burton. And Gage got the best of that exchange. Oliver Sandman over to Mitch Yind. Back over to Sandman. He's passing it off to Jacob Heaton. Heaton back over to Yind. Over to Sandman. Trying to penetrate this defense. It's like penetrating Fort Knox. And Graham and Gage battle for the rebound there. Brought down by Jonah Graham. Jonah inside to Toby. Toby to Eake. I tell you what, Jonah, you better get a hand in his face. He'll shoot from out there. Inside to Caleb. Toby on the right side. Spartans being very, very patient. Zone defense from Shelbyville. Gage inside, battling Burton, and Gage. Nice tap out there from Cole Martin. Jonah for three, and he hits it. Jonah Graham, that's usually where he hits it there from the left to right side. Don't want to leave him open. Got to put a hand in that guy's face. Shelbyville down 5-0 early on in this first quarter. 2 possessions for the Spartans, 2 scores. Burton has the ball. You want to have him outside, that big man. That's Salmon leading the points. Over to Burton. Shot up by Sherwood. Brought down by Sparks. Jonah Graham bringing up the basketball. Over to Sparks. Toby on the right side, all the way over to Caleb Sparks, who dishes it off to Cole. Cole all the way. Not a good pass at all. And you got to ask yourself, is the pass worth making? And right there, that wasn't worth making. First turnover for the Spartans. I don't like those long passes across the court. Not at all. Heaton with the ball over to learning these players' names is pretty difficult. Shelbyville difficult in trying to get through the Spartan defense. Had a couple of shots, thought he may have dragged his foot there, but didn't. but haven't been able to put anything on the board. 3-point shot from their big man, and he scores. Matthew Burton with the 3. He's a 6'5" senior. Pressing a little bit, Shelbyville. Cole Martin gets it over the timeline. Toby Billups leading the point right now. Over to Sparks. Inside the gates, not a good pass. A second bad pass. And the Spartans, their second turnover. Will Shelbyville capitalize? We'll find out. Bringing up the point is Yind. Burton at the top. Free throw line. That's a 3-point shot. Missed. Cole Martin brings down the rebound. Toby brings it up. Over to Jonah. Back over to Toby. Spartans 2 turnovers to 3 turnovers in a row now. Bad passes for the Spartans. Looks like Carrie may be getting ready to call a timeout. Not liking the selection from the Spartans these last 3 possessions. Turnovers are keeping Shelbyville in this ball game. Shelbyville down 2. Inside to Burton. No, inside to Sherwood. And now this ball game is tied up. 3 turnovers for the Spartans. Shelbyville's capitalized. And they're pressing a little bit. Putting the pressure on the Spartans. Jonah Graham from outside. Missed, and a rebound goes to Shelbyville. 4 not so good possessions for the Spartans, not resulting in anything on the scoreboard. Shelbyville looking to capitalize to take the lead. Burton top of the key to the right a little bit. And that's Yind. Over to Burton. He's shooting another 3. You can't leave that guy wide open. And Shelbyville now has an 8-5 lead on an 8-0 run, putting the press on the Spartans. Toby calming his troops down. Setting up a play. Gage comes out, top of the key. Cole inside to Gage. Nice. Inside too hard. Nice defensive play from Shelbyville. 5th time the Spartans have come down with nothing to show on it. Shelbyville up 3. Capitalizing on every opportunity the Spartans have been giving them here since they were down 5-0. Burton, you got to put a hand in that guy's face. That's I'm going to say a 10-footer that most normally Sherwood would probably make. Missed it. Shelbyville got the rebound. Shelbyville right now controlling every aspect of this ball game on the boards. Playing clean, no turnovers, and that's, I thought he was going to go for inside shot, long NBA 3. It's going to go way off. And Burton slides almost off the entire floor. That's hustle right there as Gage and Cole come out. Braxton Miller, James Williams come in. And it looks like Carter's going to be coming in for Jonah. So you got Carter, Braxton, James, Caleb, and Toby for the Spartans. Not another turnover for the Spartans. 6th time down. They have not scored since their 5-0 lead. Got it right. Got to make good, solid passes. And that's it. You can't leave that guy wide open. He's not going to miss that many. Two 15-footers not going in for Sherwood. Cardinals will need to capitalize. Carter on the left side. Toby trying to find someone to pass it all the way over to Carter. And that's first foul on the Spartans. We'll call that on James. He didn't like that call at all. Again, 7th time down for the Spartans. First foul of the ball game for the Spartans. Less than a minute to go. Shelbyville total control, 8-5 lead of the Spartans, who are playing very, very uncharacteristically sloppy since they built that 5-0 lead. Almost still there from Toby. Pressure defense from Carter on Sandman. Sandman dishes off to Yind. Yind back to Sandman. Heaton has the ball now, goes over to his left. Gets it back over to Yin. Yin to Heaton. I'll take that last second shot. Spartans, without question, do not want them to score. Outside to Burton. Burton misses. Carter tips it off to Cole. Carter dives down, and they're calling that a held ball, and that's going to be Shelbyville ball. 1.2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 8-5 lead. .2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Shelbyville up 8-5. He's throwing it in. Didn't get the shot off in time. Played one full quarter. Sloppy quarter for the Connersville Spartans. They are down 8-5. You know the signs of a concussion. After a sudden hit, jolt, or blow to the head, an athlete may display symptoms right away, or they may feel fine to return to the game only to show symptoms 20 or 30 minutes later. If you suspect a concussion, pull the athlete out of practice for the game immediately. Parents here are in the best position to notice changes others may not recognize. Recovery takes several days or weeks. Returning too soon to sports increases the chance of another injury. Always follow your doctor's advice on when it's safe to get back in the game. Learn more at readhealth.com. A little buddy Hayden McGuire watching the ball game. He's got a sports injury. He could be my co-host tonight. Love that guy. As we come into the second quarter, Spartans' last 7 possessions turned into no points on the board. Lots of turnovers. When that last foul with James, Spartans need to really get back on track as Shelbyville took advantage of the turnovers, and they are on an 8-0 run to finish that first quarter. Spartans again going with a different lineup with Gage getting the tip. Spartans come out with Jonah, Carter, the Williams twins, and Braxton Myers. Again, talked to J.D. Miller before the ball game, talked about how deep the bench is for the Connersville Spartans. We've seen it all season long. And now we have the bench except Jonah on the floor right now. Jonah to Williams. Braxton battling inside with Burton. Another bad pass, but the foul is going to be on Burton. Connersville forcing a little bit too much. Jonah's going to throw it in. Over to Josh, over to James, his brother. Carter. The Spartans need to score in the worst way right here. Jonah thought about taking that 3, but the Golden Bear Heaton was on him very, very quickly. James inside, misses it. Nice defense from Shelbyville. An 8th time the Spartans have gotten the ball and haven't been able to score. After the first 2 possessions, they've scored. They've gone scoreless. Got to get some offensive synergy going. The defense can't always win ball games. 3-point there from Ying. Nice block out there from James, getting the rebound there. Over to his brother Josh. Braxton battling inside with Burton. Jonah running around to his left side, his comfortable spot. Josh thought about taking a shot. Connersville being patient, don't want any more turnovers. Josh taking a 3, that's off. Nice rebound. I thought he was fouled in a late call. Braxton was going up for the rebound. He was hacked. And that's going to be on TJ Sherwood, his first, second for Shelbyville. Connersville needs to capitalize. Haven't scored in a very, very long time. Jonah to the right side, out to Carter, to very top of the, I don't know if you want to call it top of the tee. He's way out there. So is Josh. Carter and Josh playing pass, trying to get inside. And Jonah's wide open. You know, he's going to shoot the 3, and he misses. Oh, wait, no, he gets it. Jonah Graham with 3 points. He has 6 now. 6 of the 8. This ball game's tied. Thank goodness for the glass, Jonah says. Shelbyville on the attack. Game with the basketball, tries to drive, doesn't see a lane open. That's Houseshell who has the ball. Houseshell. That's over to Yeen, and they're going to call Carter on that. Cartersville's second foul. Toby, Gage, and Cole come in for James, Braxton, and Carter. The starting 5 back in the ball game. No, Josh is still in there. Shelbyville looking to regain the lead. Can't get inside. Neither team being able to get inside tonight at all. Spartans did a few times, but haven't since the early goings. That's Houndshell over a bad pass over Burton's head. Spartan basketball looking to regain the lead, get some momentum going, get some rhythm offensively. And we only got 10 seconds to get it over the 10-second half-court line. Toby dribbling to his left. Help coming from Jonah. Toby to his left. Toby looking over the offense, looking over the defense. Now he's a guy that can make things happen driving. Cole, the big man, outside. Gage still battling inside. Nice pass over to... And they got 3 seconds for Gage. Had that called a few times these last couple of games. Got to watch where you're at all times. Always wonder how they can call that 3 second when you're watching all the other aspects of the game. But nonetheless, Gage was caught in the lane for 3 seconds. Burt, another 3, another made shot. That's his third. He's got 9 of their 11 points. All from outside. He's got a nice touch for a big man. Toby looking over the defense. Out to Cole, inside to Gage, out to Toby. Jonah's going to shoot the 3. He misses it. Tipped out to Toby from Cole. Jonah thought he was going to take another 3. We got to somehow get inside. They may call, no, they're going to call Sandman on that. I thought they were going to get Toby for pushing off. Caleb comes in for Josh. Starting 5 him for the Spartans. Spartans need to, I'm sure they'll make the adjustments as the game goes on to get a hand in the face of Burton. He's been the difference maker in this ball game. So we having a hard time passing it. Finds Cole out near the half-court line. 3:55 to go. Spartans down 11-8. Gage top the key. Over to Toby. Left side. Cole thought he is going to take it. You thought about it. Said, I'm going to take it. And he did. He scores. Cole Martin ties this ball game up 11-11. And brings it over to the left side. Houndshell. Over to Sandman. Sandman over to Burton. He's taking another shot. Burton, oh man, that went in and came right back out. Spartans need to capitalize right here as Martin head fakes, shoots it over to Jonah for 3. Jonah off. Oh, that's going to be Spartan basketball. You know, Jonah not, and Carrie's calling a timeout. Calling a 30-second timeout. 11-11 is the score. It's 3:13 to go. What's the Loss of Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. What's the Loss of Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. What's the Loss of Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is What's the Loss of Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111. Timeout, Spartans. You know, again, offense has not at all gone the way Carrie Brown has drawn it up. Out of rhythm, lots of mistakes, a lot of mental mistakes, bad passes. Shows things can be corrected. Toby going to dish it in. Gets it to Gage, to the left side, out to Caleb. Over to Toby. Toby's going to drive, and he's swallowed up very quickly. Dishes it out, and he's thrown it out of bounds. Again, another turnover. We've had plenty of turnovers tonight, way too many turnovers. That's enough to drive a coach absolutely positively crazy when you're making mistakes like that. Nobody came to help Toby. Spartans kind of pressuring a little bit. There's a three-point shot from Yeen, and it goes off, and Cole Martin comes down with a rebound. Off to Toby. Coach did talk about Spartans have had good practices here since the Shelbyville or the Noblesville loss. Gage inside, he goes right to the basket for 2 points. 4 points for Gage tonight, all four inside off the glass. Again, like that when he doesn't have any hesitation. Got to go to the glass with confidence. He's got the height to be able to do that. Shelbyville down 2. That's Pittman with the basketball over to Sandman. Sandman loses it for a split second. Off to Burton. Taking away their height when he's way outside like that. Back over to Sandman. Sandman setting up the play for Shelbyville. He's over to Pittman. Pittman back to Burton. Here's Yeen. And Burton head fakes. Yen was going to take a three-pointer. He's taking one at the top at the three-point line, and he scores. Shelbyville ties this ball game up. Cole Martin with the basketball. Jonah Graham top. Hands it over to Toby, who just has not found a lane that he can get to drive. He had 15 points or so from most of them at going driving and being aggressive. We haven't seen that from the Spartans tonight. Cole about lost it. Hands it over to Jonah. You know he's going to shoot it from there. He misses it. Nice battle for the rebound. Spartan basketball. (13-13), 1:04 to go. Jonah going to be taking it out for the Spartans. Gage over to Caleb. Caleb to Toby. Toby over to Jonah. Jonah, boy, I tell you what, he runs a marathon almost at full speed for the entire game when he's out there. Toby finally driving, gets rejected. Thought he was going to get the foul. That ball goes out of bounds. Toby has that ankle injury from earlier in the season. He's walking it off, though. But I like the drive there from Toby. Went up against a bigger guy. That sometimes happens, get rejected. Don't think that's going to stop him from finding the lane and taking it. Coming down under 40 seconds to go. Tie ball game. Low scoring ball game. This is a typical Connersville Spartan score, but offensively, 13 points, way below their average. Toby's driving, gets it off to Gage, who mishandles it, gets the foul. Not sure if he was in the act or not. And that's going to be the second on Sherwood. Again, Spartans not having any rhythm offensively at all. Number 32 comes in for Shelbyville. That's Arturo Ramseco. Got 5 seconds, gets it inside to Cole, who kisses off the glass. Nice play there from Cole Martin. He has 5 points, 15-13. Spartans up 2. Less than 15 to go. And looking for set up a play. 5 seconds in right here, top the three, takes a three-pointer, not a good shot at all. Saved and does not score. We've reached halftime here in Shelbyville. Connersville's leading the Shelbyville Golden Bears 15-13. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connersville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reeves-Summer for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Scoring for the Shelbyville Golden Bears, they're led by Matthew Burton's 9 points, all from the three-point line. TJ Sherwood has 2, and Mitch Yend has 2 points for their 13 points. For the Connersville Spartans, they are led by Jonah Graham's 6 points. Cole Martin has 5, and Gage Brown has 4 points for the Spartans, 15 points. Very sloppy first half for the Connersville Spartans. They started off very well, getting inside with Gage and a couple of times inside. Three-pointer there from Jonah put the Spartans up 5-0. They went down 8-5 after 1 due to some very sloppy play. I think I last counted 8 times the Spartans came down in a row and did not get any points on the board due to bad passes, fouls, just mental mistakes that the Spartans generally don't make. They're a very well-disciplined team, but tonight we're not seeing any discipline at all as the Spartans, again, down at the first quarter break, 8-5, have since now taken the lead here at the half, 15-13. Connersville has been hitting a lot of threes here lately, and they've been relying on the three a lot tonight. Haven't really been able to get inside too much. Saw Toby drive only one time. We've been able to, well, Gage had an inside shot too. Again, a lot of times, the last game against Noblesville, the Spartans were really driving a lot. And tonight we just haven't seen any inside play from the Connersville Spartans. They definitely, without question, need to try to establish their inside game here against Shelbyville. You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate of your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you throughout the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connersville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number. Nice facility here in Shelbyville. Of course, Carrie talked about it during the pregame show where they found out as they were getting off the bus that the varsity game was canceled back in December. They had a rescheduled game on January 14th last week, and that was rescheduled as Shelbyville was in their second round of quarantine. And, you know, it's hard to really get some rhythm going as a team when you're slated to play games and it switches. But Shelbyville, you know, they are battling two quarantines, and they've only played 8 games this season. From what I understand, this is their first of that they've been able to play 2 games in a row back-to-back. Spartans, of course, have not had any quarantine, but have been affected by other teams, you know, the cancellations. And, you know, the kids, as Carrie said, they've really done well with the preparation. And, you know, that's generally the coach's jobs to prepare the kids. And Connersville seems to have done very, very well. The kids are pretty much well adapted, though. They play basketball. That's what they like to do, and it's the coach's job to get them ready. And, you know, as far as strategy-wise, but you see these kids out here, they're having a lot of fun. These are the JV kids out here shooting. You know, they know that they're going to get their opportunity and hope to get their opportunity where they can be up at the varsity level. They play just as hard as the varsity players. And see Gavin Pearson down there, he battled an injury. He was the quarterback on the football team and took a hard hit and broke his foot towards the end of the season. He wasn't able to get on the basketball floor until a couple of weeks ago. So, you know, he was itching to get out there. And, you know, this is a deep, deep team. This Connersville Spartans, not just the varsity level, but also at the junior varsity level as well. 15-13 Spartans lead Shelbyville here in halftime. George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Floral and Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you, 765-825-6251. Connersville on paper clearly the best team. No question about that. Average 49 points a game compared to Shelbyville. They average actually Connersville averages 49.3, Shelbyville 49.8, but the difference is the defense. As again, Connersville gives up an even 38 points a game, which is second in the entire state, while Shelbyville gives up 55.4 points a game. And right now, the Connersville Spartans are playing Shelbyville as if Shelbyville is the leader in defense with only 15 points this half, or the first half of the Connersville Spartans. Not an offensive performance that makes any coaches proud, as Carrie's probably, definitely making the adjustments on the offensive side. Defensively, this is what you expect from the Spartans. 13 points a game, or a half is not unusual for the Connersville Spartans. Offensively, again, got to get in some sort of rhythm, a healthy rhythm. They have not been able to get any rhythm at all. They have, again, made too many bad passes, bad decisions that shouldn't be made at this point in the season at all. Sectionals is coming up in about a little over a month, and right now it's time where you start really getting into your rhythm, really finding your identity as a team. And the Spartans are probably the deepest team that we have seen in a very long time, if ever. A Carrie Brown coach team, a deep team, very, very, very deep team. Talked to J.D. Miller before the game. The first, I think it was 6 years ago when Andrew Stein graduated, who's a volunteer assistant for the Spartans. His graduating team didn't have a score in double figures like this team, but this team is much deeper and much better than that team, who went to the sectional championship that year and lost to Richmond. 3 minutes to go here in halftime as the horn sounds. Spartans coming out on the floor. Again, not an impressive, they're up by 2, but not playing their type of basketball defensively. Obviously, they are playing their type of basketball. Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connersville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you in Connersville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street. Spartans got inside a few times. Gage Brown. Boy, I don't want him to find out I called him Jacob. Gage Brown, 4 of his points, both inside. Cole Martin has hit a 3. One of the things the Spartans have kept Shelbyville in the ball game is not getting the defensive rebounds. Shelbyville has been able to control the boards when they've had the ball, giving themselves 2-3 times an opportunity to score, and they've generally taken advantage of it. Burton, their big man, didn't know he was a 3-point threat. He leads the way with 3 threes, 9 points. As Carrie's given some instruction to Gage and Cole, the big men of the Connersville Spartans. This is a game that Connersville Spartans, not on the conference, they're not a conference foe, but it's a game nonetheless that you want to win after that heartbreak loss to Noblesville, where the Spartans played every other quarter well. Had an abysmal third quarter after leading halftime by, I think it was 7 points, if I remember right. But you got to put that behind you and face the next foe in front of them, which is the Shelbyville Golden Bears. Again, 3rd time's a charm. 3rd time this game's been scheduled. Finally, they get to play some basketball here in the Dome as we get ready to approach the start of the second half. Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best bills and tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730. Shelbyville gets the ball. It'll be tossed in by Jacob Heaton. He's a 6'1 junior. Spartans on the floor. They're starting 5. Jonah, Gage, Caleb, Cole, and Toby. Burton, 3-point threat that he is. Got to get a hand in that guy's face. Yeen with the basketball. Brings it over to the left side. That's Heaton with the basketball. Back to Yeen. And top of the three. You can't give that guy a free shot like that. He'll take it every time and score almost every time. That's his 4th point. Gage. Caleb over to Jonah. Jonah to Toby. Gage comes out, hands it over to Caleb. His first 3, and he scores. Caleb Sparks, nice touch by Caleb. And Connersville's back up 18-15. Nice move there from Sandman. Burton over to Heaton. Yeen with the basketball right now. Shelbyville looking to cut it to 1. Tie it up maybe possibly with 3. Heaton with the basketball. He stops at the free throw line. Passes it off to Yeen. Yeen passes it off to Heaton at the free throw line. He drives to his left side. Cut off by Caleb. Connersville Spartans have a defense that forces other teams to eat the clock, which is a good thing to have, as the Spartans are holding on to a 3-point lead. And Yeen goes inside against some red wave of the Spartans. Comes up short. Gage with the rebound. Toby over to Caleb. Back to Toby. Caleb inside to Gage. Gage over to Toby, who's taking a 3. And Toby misses it. Nice rebound there from Gage. He tries to go up. Gets stripped from Yeen. Yeen brings it down, and Burton takes a 15-footer. He scores. That's his. No, that was Shipman. Sorry. Or Sherwood. Gage inside. He's hacked by Burton. Burton's not liking that call at all. Gage is going to the line. Connersville up 18-17. 5:41 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Gage first 3 throw. Nice shot. Nice, beautiful touch there. He has 5 points now. Connersville up 19-17. One more shot here for Gage. And he misses it. And Caleb reaches out and gets the rebound over to Toby. Toby looking the defense over, looking at his offense. Over to Jonah to his right side. Toby inside to Gage. Gage over to Jonah. He's going to shoot it. That looks on target. No, it's missed. Sherwood with the rebound off to Heaton. Shelbyville looking to tie, possibly take the lead. Yeen over to small Sandman. Sandman to, looks like that's Sherwood. Nice move there from Heaton. Thought he was going to take a 3. He decided best of it with Caleb in his face. Yeen with the basketball. Sandman stops at the free throw line and he pops. Tied up 19-19. You got to wonder if the Connersville Spartans have anything in the tank. They have another gear to go to. We know they do. Whether or not they can is a totally different story. Caleb from 3. That's a good shot right there from Caleb Sparks. His second 3 of this half puts up the Spartans by 3, 22-19. Braxton Myers about ready to check in. Heaton over to his right side, over to Yeen. Comes over to his left side, maybe stops right there at the top of the key. Heaton drives, he goes all the way, and that's a foul on Sparks. And Heaton gets the and 1. That's only the 3rd foul all game for the Connersville Spartans. Nice drive there from Heaton. He can tie this ball game up, and he does. Spartans bring it up court. Toby over to Jonah, back to Toby. Battle inside between Burton and Cole. Caleb Sparks, the hot hand right now to his righty. Pass over to Toby. Toby to Jonah. Jonah's looking to get hot, and he does. It's his 9th point, his third three. Connors will back up 3. Shelbyville on the attack. Heaton with the basketball. Over to Salmon. He shoots a 3. Long one out there. Caleb comes up with a rebound. Toby brings it up court for the Connersville Spartans. And Toby loses it back. He gets it back. Jonah over to, well, they're going to call, I think Carrie called timeout. And he's taking a 30-second timeout. 3:26 go here in the third quarter. Connersville up 25-22. Based in Connersville is Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Down inside or carry out at home or where you work. Delivery from Mancino's is always free. The number to call is 825-6155. Choose from a large menu, and there's a special youngsters menu. Choose the house specialty, the Great Spartan Classic. Enjoy the sports atmosphere by viewing all the Spartan sports memorabilia. Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 330 East West 30th Street. Phone number 825-6155, a proud Spartan booster. Connersville playing much better offensively, but so is Shelbyville. Connersville can't seem to shake them. Shelbyville not going anywhere anytime soon. Spartans bring it up. Toby Billups with the basketball. Jonah to his left, and that's going to go against. Oh, that's going to go against Braxton Myers. Didn't see the foul, but the guy in stripes did. That's his first. Connersville had an opportunity to extend the lead. A mental mistake cost them. Heat with the basketball. They could tie this ball game up right here. Or cut it to 1. Burton, who's don't want to leave that guy open from anywhere on the court. Heaton thought about taking a 3. Instead, takes a 10-footer. Misses. Martin comes down with a rebound. Toby brings it up court for the Connersville Spartans, looking to extend the lead. Here's the guy to do it, and he misses it. And that's another great opportunity from Cole to tip it out. It looks like he walked, and he did. Yeah, Connersville just not getting settled offensively at all. Shelbyville, you don't want to give them belief that they can pull this one out. But right now, the Connersville Spartans not playing good offensively. Shelbyville taking full advantage of it when they can. 2:35 to go. Spartans up 3. Salmon with the basketball. He's driving against Jonah. Dishes it off to number 11, Hansel. Hansel drives inside, dishes it off to they left that guy wide. He missed it. Wow, that was an easy bucket there from Salmon, who missed it. Thought maybe he was probably going to get some contact, didn't. And James was wide open. Nobody saw him. Caleb to the right side, inside to James. James battling Burton. Toby thought about taking a 3. Instead, dishes it inside to Braxton. Braxton over to Jonah. Jonah to Toby. Connersville looking to establish something inside. James was open for a second. Caleb now 3. He's got it. And there's another timeout. Caleb Sparks hot tonight. 3 threes this quarter. Puts up the Spartans by 6 with 1:45 to go here in this third quarter. Hey, Connersville residents, get Metronet's 2-year price lock on 500 megabytes of internet for only $59.95 a month. Add whole home Wi-Fi to eliminate frustrating dead zones throughout your home for only $5 per month. All this plus no data caps and friendly local customer service. Visit MetroNetInc.com and get Metronet today. It's simply a better connection. Connersville relying on the 3 threes, 4 threes this half. 3 from Caleb, 1 from Jonah, and then a free throw from Gage. That's all the points for the Connersville Spartans. looking to get inside, still not being able to get inside, but they have a 6-point lead here late in the third quarter. Spartans, again, have a 6-point lead. Shelbyville, you know they're not going to go anywhere. They have proven that they are in this ball game all the way, as it looks like Salmon's going to be dishing it off to Yin. Not sure what's happening. The guy in stripes is talking to the official scorers of the ball game. Can't hear or see can't read lips to find out what's going on. But Terry's now saying something, pointing up to the scoreboard, not sure exactly what's going on. This is the time where we wish they had a microphone so we know exactly what's going on, like in football. Now the guy in stripes is coming over to Carrie to talk to Carrie. Let him know what's going on. Still not sure exactly what's happening. Carrie nodding his head in agreement. And I got two. Maybe it's a timeout. Maybe they're talking about the timeouts that have. Maybe that's it. But nonetheless, play resumes. Shelbyville brings the ball down. And over to Hanschel. Over to Sandman. Burton, top the key. And drives inside. Closed up real quickly by Spartan. Burton, you don't want to leave that guy open. He missed it. Unbelievable. James comes down with the rebound off to Toby. Spartans looking to extend the lead. Got to be able to get inside. Braxton at the top of the key. He's dribbling against. Yeah, that's not good. Sherwood trips up Braxton, and Shelbyville comes out with the basketball. Salmon controlling the point. Over to Hanschel. Over to Burton. Yin. Drives to his right. Hanschel with the basketball. Less than a minute to go. Less than 50 seconds to go. Sandman with the basketball off the end, who loses it for a brief second. Shelbyville definitely going to try to take this down as far as they can. As I say that, they shoot and they get the rebound. And I thought he may have walked there, but it looks like Connors was going to get called for a foul. Now they're going to call that on Caleb. And they got a guy going to the line. That's Caleb's second. Yin, who followed a shot and got a second opportunity to score, drew the foul. And he sinks his first. That's his 5th point of the ball game. Luke Sollenbarger comes into the ball game, and for Myers, and that's the second shot there for Yin. 6 points. Yin, 28-24, less than 25 to go for the Spartans, up 4. Sollenbarger has the basketball. Luke over to James. James dribbling to his left side, and he has it stripped away from him. That's going to be Connorsville ball. Toby hits the deck. Nice sportsmanship from Shelbyville, lifting him up. Cole's coming in. Coming in for James. James has been open a couple of times inside. Has not been found. I don't know why he threw that ball up so high, but Caleb did. Less than 10 to go. Toby with the basketball. If he's going to drive, he's got to do it now. Cole's going to drive inside, and oh, wow. Played 3 full quarters tonight here in Shelbyville. Connorsville up 28-24 over the Shelbyville Golden Bears. Eye Center of Connorsville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family, yours at Eye Center of Connorsville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Eye Center of Connorsville, located at 2045 Virginia Avenue. Spartans took a little bit more control of that third quarter. 4 threes by the Spartans have put them up 4 against Shelbyville. Connersville does have a free throw from Gage earlier in that third quarter. Still having a hard time getting inside. You know, we saw so many drives from the Spartans against Noblesville on Saturday, and tonight it's like they can't do anything inside. Instead, relying on 3. When they go, they go. It's always nice when the threes are dropping, but if you're having a game where the lid's closed, you got to be able to find something to do inside. And Shelbyville giving up 55 points a game. It seems like they know how to give up points, and Connersville right now at 28, they still have a 4-point lead as Jonah brings it into Cole, who gives it back to Jonah. Cole over to Toby. Toby to Gage. Cole's battling inside with Burton. Jonah hands it out to Cole. Again, battle inside from Gage and Sherwood there. Toby thought he was going to drive all the way. Instead, dishes off, and that was a beautiful 3 there from Jonah Graham. That's his 12th point, his fourth 3. So yeah, that's a beautiful shot that guy has, Jonah Graham. Connersville leads 7. Burton for 3, he misses, and Caleb comes out with it, dishes it up to Cole, who goes all the way, and he misses, but he draws the foul. And that looks like that's going to be on Pittman. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be Matthew Burton, or Button. I've been calling him Burton all night. I can't read my handwriting. It's his 3rd. Bunton, my apologies. Cole makes both free throws. And like that, he has 7 points tonight. Connersville up 9. Their biggest lead of the night. Salmon over to Eend. Pittman. Back to Eend, who loses a little bit. Pressure defense there. Backing off though. Caleb. He shoots a 3. In and out, and Toby couldn't hold on to it. 6:44 to go here in the 4th and final quarter. Pittman dish it in. Having a hard time finding somebody off the Button, who shoots a 3 and misses. Jonah brings it up. Off to Gage. Over to Toby. Toby looking to drive. He's looking for a lane to open up all night long. And there he goes, and he was hacked. I heard it from here, but no call. Cole Martin with the ball over to Toby. Over to Cole. He thought about taking a 3. He's going out to Gage, who's behind the 3-point line. He doesn't have anybody to dish it off to. Finds Jonah. Cole Martin drives inside. He's going all the way, and he does, and he gets the foul and 1. Nice play there from Cole Martin. Cole Martin looking to add his 10th point of the ball game. No hesitation there from Cole as he saw the open lane and went all the way. You know, finding those open lanes have been a premium as Josh Williams comes in for Caleb. Yeah, Caleb taking instruction there from Carrie. Cole trying to complete the and 1, and he does. That's his 10th point of the ball game. Connersville up 10. No, they're up 11. No, they're up 12. Finally got the scoreboard right. Here we go. I thought Heaton with the basketball. Drives to his right side. He finds a lane, goes against Gage, and they're going to call that on Gage. It's Gage's first foul. Yeah, Gage just wasn't completely set on that. puts Heaton to the line for 2. He has 3 points on the night so far. He makes the first one. Like that nice swish sound when it hits the basket. Or hits the net. Goes through the basket. Heaton, another shot. Another nothing but net. Heaton has 5 points on the night. Shelbyville pressuring. Putting the press on. Connersville's got 10 seconds. Got to get it over the line. And they do with Josh. Josh inside to Cole. Cole, oh, nice play, but didn't get it. Nice rebound there from Gage. Nice muscling inside with Gage with the rebound. Connersville up 10. Still plenty of time to go in this ball game. Jonah looking to dish it off. Finds Gage. Gage brings it off to Toby, who stops and pops from 10, and he scores. That's Toby's first points of this ball game. Connersville back up 12. 5:06 to go. That's Salmon with the basketball. Off to Heaton. Back to Yeen. That's a big three. Trying to get a call on that. Didn't get it. Toby brings it up to his left side. He looks like he's going to drive, and he draws the foul. And that's going to go against Sherwood. That's his third. And that's fourth. That's the fourth foul on Shelbyville. Arturo Romansko comes in. He comes in for Sherwood. Toby over to Jonah, over to Josh, back to Toby. Looking to set the pick is Cole. He breaks through that. Gage, basketball. Jonah, every time he gets the ball out there, looking to shoot. Gage battling inside with Romansko. Toby finds an open lane. He goes all the way, and he gets it inside. His fourth point of the ball game. Connersville up 14. Shelbyville on the attack. There's a lane wide open. Barnesco goes up, and he's fouled by Josh. And he's going to the line. That's the fifth foul on the Connersville Spartans. Caleb looking to come in. Masco looking for his first points of the ball game, and he misses it, comes up short. Josh comes out, Caleb comes in. Another shot there from Bermasco. He comes up short again. Lead stays at 14 for the Spartans. Caleb with the rebound. Toby brings it up. Hits Cole Martin. Jonah. Myers looking to check in inside, and they're going to call that on Cole, possibly. No, they're not. Turno Romansko, that's his first. Braxton Myers comes in for Gage. 3:47 to go here in this fourth quarter. Toby looking to find somebody. He's got 5 seconds. Man, that scares me every time. Jonah looking to drive. Finding Braxton inside. Beautiful dish inside to Braxton Myers. It's his first points of this ball game. Connersville up 16. Now 42-26. And Show with the basketball. He dishes it off to End. End drives inside. He gets the call. Jonah's going to get the foul on that. You know that guy's not happy. Jonah Graham talking to the guy in stripes, asking him to give him the call. Didn't get the call. Ian has the and one. And he makes it. And there's a timeout. 3:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. Connersville up 42-29. It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC. Connersville finally got things back in order after that first half. Finally got some inside play from their big man, and also Toby driving a couple of times for his 4 points. Connersville right now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of their players in the scoring column. They've had so far this ball game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threes. 20, half their points have been from the three-point line. Love it when the threes go, but again, got to be able to have that inside game going. Spartans have found some inside game this second half as they've extended the lead as big as 16. Now it's down to 13. Jonah passes it off to, not a good pass, but Cole gets it as Shelbyville's now pressing the Spartans. Caleb's wide open. Toby saw him for a second, but double dribbled. He hesitated. Yeah, Toby's looking like he didn't do it, but we all saw it. We all saw that. I love how the kids sometimes are like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? It's on video, Toby. Baby Bill there, he may be the best of the Billups. He's such a good ball player. Nice. And I think they're going to call Toby on that. He's going for 1-on-1. That's a 6th shot. That's called on Toby. It's his first. Shelbyville now will be in the bonus end. And he makes his first one. It's his 8th point of the game. And it's another one. Connersville up 11. Shelbyville with the press. Lots of time to go in this ball game. Got to be able to break the press as Caleb dishes off to Braxton, who Shelbyville nice. Now Caleb's right there. That's how you break that press. Caleb Sparks has 11 points tonight. Connersville up, back up. That's going to, I'm sure they're going to call that on. Connersville back up 13. They're going to call Cole Martin on that one. That's his first, team's 8th. Connersville was playing a pretty clean game foul-wise, but here lately he's just been getting the whistles. Sandeman at the line. It's his 3rd point of this ball game. And he makes both his free throws. Connersville back up 11. Shelbyville with the press. Jonah bringing it up. He finds Braxton Myers. Connersville looking to play keep away. Caleb. Jonah over to Toby. Toby about lost it. Kept control of the ball. Cole Martin with the basketball way outside. Connersville looking to, again, eat some clock. And there's a timeout call. As they should have. Connersville feeling the pressure from Shelbyville. Calls a full timeout. Up 11, 2:24 to go here in the 4th quarter. It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. And all of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC. Spartans up 11. Three, 2:24 to go. Plenty of time if Shelbyville keeps up the press. Connersville needs to break it each and every time they come down. Buzzer sounds. Jonah going to toss it in. Jonah having a hard time finding somebody. Finds Braxton. Braxton over to Jonah. Getting Phil in the press. Bad pass. Shelbyville looking to cut the lead to single digits, and beautiful move there from Sandman. And there's a foul. Not sure what happened as I was looking down to keep the score. Connersville feeling the pressure, up 9. Braxton Myers go. You just really probably need to go to the basket. That's how you silence them, putting the ball through the hoop. Jonah coming, Toby. Connersville playing keep away right now. Nice inside to Braxton. Braxton goes up and scores. 4 points for Braxton. Button with a long 3. Toby comes up with a rebound. Long pass to Braxton. Braxton goes up inside. Thought he was going to get fouled. Did not get a call as Heaton brings it up to Sandman. Salmon just decks Toby. He hit that hard. And that's Ying with a 3. Ying with a 3 right there. And 30-second timeout Shelbyville. They cut the lead to 8. 1:26 to go here in this fourth quarter. Connersville leading Shelbyville 46-38. Now in its 44th year of assisting buyers and sellers of residential, farm, and commercial properties in all of East Central Indiana's American Heritage Realty. American Heritage Realty staff of knowledgeable and experienced real estate brokers is ready to provide you with expert advice when you are buying or selling real estate. American Heritage Realty is located at 603 West 30th Street in Connersville. The phone number is 765-825-1103. That's 765-825-1103. Everyone at American Heritage Realty says, good luck, Spartans. Toby took a hard shot from one of the Shelbyville players, was looking for the foul, did not get one called. Connersville's 16-point lead has been dwindled to 8 from Shelbyville's. Their pressure has been on the Spartans. Cole Martin. Jonah brings it up very, very quickly. He's dishing it off to Braxton, who's playing keep away. They're going to be looking to foul, and they are. They have a couple of fouls to give. That's their 6th team foul. One more puts the Connersville Spartans at the line. They only have one foul to give now. Keaton with the foul on that. Jonah to Toby. Toby just dribbling it out, and finally Jonah's fouled. He's going to go to the line. That was Sandman on that foul. That's his 2nd. Toby looking to put the Spartans up 10. Jonah with his first shot, and it's off. Not a good time to miss a free throw. As Shelbyville's looking to cut the lead to at least 5, and Braxton steps out of bounds. 1 minute even to go here in this ball game. Shelbyville looking to climb out of that 8-point deficit. Ian goes inside against Cole. Cole rejects him, dishes it away. Caleb has the ball now. Jonah over to Caleb. Jonah playing keep away, looking for the foul to get called. Cole Martin has the basketball. They're going to put him at the line. And they're going to call, looks like Sandman on that one. No, they're going to end. Call him on that. That's his first. Cole Martin's at the line. 38.5 to go. Second opportunity for the Spartans to possibly get up by 10. And Cole sinks his first one. It's his 11th point of the ball game. And that's his 12th. And there's a timeout from Shelbyville. Connersville, no, there's not a timeout. I thought there was a timeout. I heard a whistle. Handshell comes in for Sherwood. Yin takes it, he dribbles inside, and he's going to get to the line. Called Jonah on that. Yeah, he should have known it was on Jonah. He already had that upset look on his face, as he always does. Love that kid's intensity. Going to miss him next year. Makes his first free throw. That's his 13th point, Yin. That's his 14th. Connersville up 8. Look for them to foul. Bringing in Carter, who's fouled. He's going to go to the line. Connersville Spartans need to sink these free throws to put a lot more pressure on Shelbyville and not foul them. Don't give them opportunities to get to the line with the clock stopped. Button comes in. Carter Bodwell. Braxton Myers, I guess he's not coming in. Carter Bodwell, 5'6" junior for the Spartans. And he makes his first free throw. Carter's one of those ball players, talked about him many times. He doesn't realize he's 5'6". He plays like he's much taller than that. He's got so much energy. And he makes his second free throw. Nice form there from Carter Bodwell. He's coming out. Braxton Myers is coming in. Shelbyville down 10. We're going to cut it to 7. No fouls. Shoots a 3 in. That's off. Cole Martin with the rebound. Connersville less than 20 seconds to go. Foul. Going to put Toby at the line on Hanchell. Toby can get the lead to 12 for the Spartans. And Toby misses his first one. He's not happy at all. Carter coming in for Jonah. Jonah's taking a seat. He's going to finish the night with 12 points, all from the three-point line. Toby misses his second free throw. That is unusual for Toby. Shelbyville bringing it up. Shoots a 3 from Heaton. Caleb brings down the rebound. This ball game is over, as they're just going to dribble it out. Nice victory for the Connersville Spartans. That's the final buzzer. Connersville Spartans pulled off a 50-40 victory against Shelbyville tonight here in the Shelbyville Dome. Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Golf's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connersville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Golf is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connersville. Phone 765-825-2588. And Charlie Golf in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 765-647-2222 is the phone number. Golf Auto Care. Doing the scoring right here. As normally I have Fran talking while I add up the score. So if you hear me adding it up, that's because this is what I do. 2, 4. Yeah, it's hard to do this by yourself, but I am. Finally got the scoring for the Shelbyville Golden Bears. They were led by Mitch Yins. He had 14 points. Oliver Sandman had 6. TJ Sherwood had 4. Jacob Heaton had 5. And Matthew Bunton had 9 points. All of those in the first quarter held him scoreless after the first half, I should say. Connersville Spartans, they were led by, Jonah Graham and Cole Martin each had 12 points. Gage Brown had 5. Braxton Myers 4. Toby Billups 4. Carter Bodwell 2. And Caleb Sparks had 11 points for the Connersville Spartans. Nice victory for the Spartans. Started off very slow offensively, picked it up in the second half, and they walk out of here with a 50-40 victory over the Shelbyville Golden Bears. Shelbyville drops to 3-6. Connersville improves to 9-3. Our next telecast is Saturday as the Connersville Spartans take on the Batesville Bulldogs. This Spartan Sportsnet game has been brought to you by Reed Health, Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance, Edward Jones, Foles Flooring, George's Pharmacy, Urban Winkler Funeral Home, Don's Auto Sales and Tires, Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, Metronet, iCenter of Connersville, FCN Bank, American Heritage Realty, and Golf's Auto Care. Until Saturday, for John Palsy back at the studio, Justin Roberts making us look good on camera. I'm Ron Wiley. We'll catch you Saturday.